So I'm working here. I wanted to call this something else, but I didn't know if the AI would like it or not, which is why I chose wimp instead of the word I really wanted to use, which was something else. Let's see here. It's going to take a few minutes for that to show up. So let's get started here. Okay, so I thought this guy was really handsome. So that's why I picked him, because I thought he was really handsome. Um, okay, so let's see if I can make his hat not too big. Now he's got kind of a feather up here in his hat. I guess he thinks he's Yankee Doodle or something like that, but that's what these kind of guys look like. You know, they look kind of handsome and, you know, they're going to take advantage of you, stuff like that. Okay, so I need to make a great big old brimmed hat around like this, around like that. Okay, let's see if it's showing up. Not yet. I wonder why. Wonder why it's not showing up. It's not showing up fast today. Okay, so I'm gonna draw his glasses right about here. Some days it shows up fast and other days, oh, we finally showed up here. Finally. Some days it shows up. Finally. It took a few minutes today. Okay, so this one's turning out pretty good. So far, so good. That's what we'll just say right here for right now. So far, so good. We got to put his ear in right about here, like that. Then he's got an ear, well, right about here, kind of like that. He's got this really weird gauged earring. I should go on ahead and draw it in here because that's just how he looks. I didn't pick it. Who helped me with this? ChatGPT did this. ChatGPT helped me with this one. So if you want to get mad at someone, be mad at ChatGPT for helping me out with Mr. Crypto Wimp. Christo. That could work too. Mr. Christo Wimp. Okay, so we've got our sunglasses are kind of darkened up right about there like that. Okay, and so we've got this really weird kind of mustache thing going on here like this. Okay, you know these shady characters. You guys know exactly who I'm talking about. Really handsome. He looks like he might be close to 50, pushing 50, something like that. I don't think I'm drawing him as handsome as what he looks in the actual picture, though. He's got perfect teeth. Okay, so we've got some hair coming around down here by the ear. I kind of have to draw it out a little bit, and then I can scribble it up to mess it up a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of cross hatching here in the hat. to get this part kind of distinguished from the hair. That's all I'm trying to do, is just get it looking a little bit different from the hair. So now the hair, I kind of want, I want it going this direction, like this. Got the hair there like that. My gosh, he's really handsome. AI knows what kind of guy. I'm not going to say that because that makes me. I think he's really handsome. I so much wish I was younger. Oh my gosh, to live my glory days. And uh, he's so handsome. Oh my gosh, I just want to kiss him through the screen. He looks so handsome. Oh my goodness. Mr. Crypt. I really wanted to call him Crypto Pimp, but I thought, I don't think AI will let me do that. So I used Wimp instead, Mr. Crypto Wimp. I thought imp or wimp. Imp, I like the word imp too, but he's above imp though, way above imp. He's really not a wimp, but I had to do something so that AI would let him show up here. So, but I wanted it to say Crypto Pimp. And so, okay. That's the bottom of his lip there. He's got, we've got, well, hello. Who have we got here? Gabriella Nor Tosano, hello. Why, thank you. I have fun drawing. I just have a lot of fun drawing. This one's a little bit harder and a little bit more detailed than typically what I do. But I thought, well, let's do something a little bit challenging. And so I've seen this one, though, before. This is what's kind of funny. Let's draw the coin right here that he's holding. Let's draw the coin right there. And we're going to do this right here. This one I've seen before. So this type of image. And I think probably a lot of others of you have seen this one before too. And okay, so let's put a little nose in here like this. Okay, I need to kind of leave a place for his fingers too, because he's got his fat little greedy little fingers here holding this great big old coin. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I need to make his fingers look as decrepit as what AI has it looking really, really decrepit here. AI makes him look more evil than I literally would make him look, but there's just something about that. AI told me that it likes some of this decrepit evil stuff, so I'm doing the best I can. We're going to make him look like he's got on some gold rings here or something. You know, there's kind of a ring over here. You know, so he's got himself all decked out in a fur jacket. You know, yeah, we got to get that depicted here. He's got on one of those big fluffy fur jackets here. And so, okay, I need to finish his face up a little bit here. I should have worked on that first before I went off. But I wanted to show the coin if you wanted to see what the coin looked like. So we can add some of these details a little bit later. He's kind of shystery, very, very shystery looking. He's got great big like, it looks like automotive parts in his ears. It really does. It looks like he's got automotive parts in his ears. Some type of angled automotive part that he has assembled in his ear right here. That's kind of what it looks like he's got going on, is automotive parts. And let's see. Okay, I've got to finish with the chin. Now he's got that little goatee type thing going on here. He's got all this beard stuff going on here. He's got kind of a weird curled up cigar or snake or something coming out of his mouth here like this. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I can depict that very well. It's kind of coming out the side of his mouth there like that. And so now I'm just going to draw some teeth here like this. He's got big old nice perfect teeth. They're kind of sitting on his lip right about here. You know how they got that shystery look. We got to make him look a little bit more shystery than what I've got him looking, for him being a crypto pimp there. Okay. So he's been eating really healthy too. I mean, he's got sort of a little gaunt looking part right here, but it sort of looks shadowed with the hair. A little hairy, shadowy thing going on there. Do we have him shystery enough? I don't know. I don't know if we have him shystery enough or not. Okay, so some of these parts are just a little bit darker than others. It's sort of a plaid looking band that he's got on his hat here like this. And so we have a little kind of cross hatching going on right in here. A little bit of cross hatching. Okay, so now I need to work on, we've got this part pretty good. I should put something that does look a little bit like, what are they called? Arms of the glasses there? Something like that. And yeah, I could add a few more lines here. When I add a few more lines, it just makes him look more like a dirty bum. A dirty, old, shystery kind of a bum. And that's the look we're looking for, is a dirty, old, shystery looking bum. And he's holding his, well, he's a crypto pimp is what he is. And yeah, he looks pretty good. Yeah, he does. He does kind of look like, yeah, I'm kind of happy here that he's looking. I shouldn't have said that I would date this kind of guy. I really shouldn't have said that, should I have? No, but I did, and I can't take it back. I'm never going to run for politics anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know, what I say now, it just doesn't matter. Those days are over. Okay, so we're gonna draw this thing right here, and we're gonna take this on around like that, and we're going to take that on around like that. And what are we going to do? This right here. Take this down here like that. And okay, so he looks good and shystery right now. Okay, so we've got some great big old chains. Great big loop-de-loop-de chains. Uh-oh, I messed up already. Well, let's see if we can fix it. I'm going to have to fix it the best that I can here, because maybe I can fix it a little. Yeah, that'll work. we'll get it to work. So, yeah, see, I'm messing up every time, but somehow we're going to get it to work here. We're going to get these big old loop-de-loop chains somehow working around through here. We'll just do it like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. We get the idea that there's a chain that is going through his beard now. It should have been going around his neck, but apparently we've got it going around his beard instead of his neck. I don't know what I'm going to do to fix that. Well, let's make it a little bit crooked like this. Kind of, yeah. He's a little bit crooked anyway. And, yeah. Okay, this is how we're going to fix it. So he's got automotive parts up here in his ears. That's kind of what it looks like. Automotive parts. And so we're working on his big old chain here. You know, if I was going to give him a name, who do you think I should name? If I was going to give him a name, what name should he have? That's what I'm wondering. What name should he have? What name should he have? Okay, perfect. Okay, we've got... Oh, he looks nice and evil. Okay. Yeah, he looks pretty... It looks like he's kind of wearing the fur from the dog. So maybe it was a taxidermy. He might be wearing a taxidermy type of a coat from his dog. He looks like that kind of guy who would actually sacrifice his own dog for the coin. That's how evil he is. Okay, so we need to do this. He's holding up his coin there. Oh yeah, we got to try and get this in here too before I go too far. Okay, so okay, let's take this one on up this direction. Okay. Now the great part about these little parts, they don't have to be perfect. The thing I found that I love with AI is it just picks up from where I've left off, and it just knows exactly what I'm looking for when I do an AI type of a video, and that's a lot of fun. Okay, so we're drawing just drawing some of the wrinkles in his fingers. They kind of look like C's, but we're drawing the wrinkles. He's got wrinkled up, decrepit old looking hands. He does have nice fingernails, that's for sure. He has nice fingernails, nicely manicured. He looks like he's the kind of guy that probably he's got a pedicure. He goes and has pedicures, and he probably is in a hotel somewhere. He's not necessarily doing anything that's totally against the law, but he might be hanging out just looking shady. This is the kind of guy he is. He's just looking shady. Do you see that? So he's just looking shady. He's not bothering anybody, but he's just kind of hanging out looking really shady and creepy. Yeah, the lurker guy, the one that everybody calls the P word that we can't say on the internet now, but he's really not. He's just a lurker. And that bothers people. Lurking literally bothers people. So there's an art of lurking, but that really bothers people a lot when you just go somewhere and you lurk, even on the internet. So if people know that you're in a room, if they know that you're watching, they get really, really upset if you don't say anything. So it's like if you've joined a group or something on the internet. This has always been a common thing. When I was on ask.com, so there was a place that was called ask.com that I really liked to go when I was younger. And when I was first on the internet, and I made some really nice friends there, and I think it carried over to my original YouTube channel because I stayed friends with everybody there. And um, you know, it's like it's sad to lose those connections and everything. You know, related to my original YouTube channel, a lot of us are feeling that way, that we've lost our connections because we can't form groups and we just can't do things that we wanted to do. What is our question here that they want us to put up? Then you guys can't see me draw. If I put a sticker up there, then you won't be able to see me draw. Okay, so he's got another hand over here. Well, somehow I need to try to get his creepy little leg in here. He's got his leg kind of folded over. Let's see if we were going to draw. Are we going to draw his little... Yeah, let's try to do it. Okay, so we've got his creepy little leg over here. And he's got... Let's see. Yeah, we're going to be able to get this in here, I think. So he's got a big boot here. Okay, we're going to get this part. And this is his heel. And we're going to go, which direction? We need to go down like this, kind of angled, and then up. And now we need to kind of go over here. We're trying to depict the sole of his boot a little bit, but I don't know how good I'm doing. Okay, let me do this part right here like that. And let's see if we can angle some of this, and we'll just do the best that we can, even though it's not going to be perfect. And so it is kind of a fat... Okay, this is his pants right there. So I need to take this part down, and there is like a great big old $sign on his boot, just like this. Just like that. Okay. We're going to pull that down. And so his motivation is, you know what it is, his motivation. Okay, so now we've got these little lines here. I don't know if they're wrinkles or the color of his pants, but he does look kind of shady and creepy. Keep that in mind. And so, okay, he is wearing a belt. I don't think I have enough room for the belt. I'm not even sure that I want to focus on that area, actually, but I'm going to have to. Okay, so let's do kind of like there's his leg crease. We got to go down. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, he's wearing plaid, it looks like, and that seems to be normal kind of plaid. Okay, that looks pretty good. And so we distinguish this side from this side. There is a, well, let's do this. He's holding some sort of staff like this. And, okay, so now I need to get his belt in there somehow. I really don't have enough room for the belt. So maybe I'm going to have to think about drawing something else. Okay, let's finish up this. So he taxidermied his dog, and that's what he's holding, the picture of his dog. He taxidermied his dog because his dog was one of those white Alaskan Malamutes, and so he taxidermied the dog and he turned it into a dog stole, you know, one of those fancy. Instead of a mink, he used his Alaskan Malamute for his coat. He used his dog for his coat. That's the kind of guy he is. Okay. Okay, so let's draw another one like this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got that there. Now we got to get his creepy little fingers in here. His fat little pudgy fingers. And so sometimes I make the fingers too small because I do the aliens. Now, I was on TikTok earlier today, and they had on their tinfoil hats. They're wearing their tinfoil hats on TikTok today. So I think today is tinfoil hat TikTok day. And the guy sounded familiar. He sounded like Stan, but I don't know. Maybe he's not. I don't know where Stan went, but there was a guy I briefly knew for a few seconds named Stan. I liked the guy too, but he's gone. And so anyway, he was on TikTok and he sounded like Stan. And okay, I got to get one more finger in here. Okay, so this one, he does have kind of a band ring on here. Okay, so now I need to get his creepy little knuckles over here. Okay, that looks good. That's good. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I need to drag this little part around, which is the cuff. This is the cuff of his jacket where he sacrificed his dog. That looks pretty good. Let's take a look at that. That's not too bad. And I didn't even have to draw it that good. I mean, it looks like a good drawing. I didn't even have to focus on it that much. Now we've kind of got like, I don't know if this is his shirt or his neck. It looks like a bare neck to me up here, but I needed to add a little bit more. And yeah, it really does look like his bare neck is showing, which that's weird. That's just plain weird. Yeah, you know how when a person talks and then their neck sucks in? That's kind of what it looks like, but I'm not positive. That's kind of what it looks like, though. Let me make his beard a little bit darker like that. Get it a little bit darker. Make this part a little bit darker. And I'm going to be mad if somebody does this and they put it in real life around me. I don't want to see this in real life. I just don't. I don't. Now, don't do it. And I know that's what you've been doing. You've been doing this. I don't want to see this guy in real life. I really don't. I just don't, please. I don't want to see it. Okay. Okay, so we've got a few more chains through here. Someone said we're going to Disney. I don't know if they were talking about TikTok or... Well, this guy said he's going to Disney, so somebody's going to Disney. I don't know who, but they're going to Disney now. I was thinking like TikTok needs to have some Disney live streaming, and they haven't had any of that, but TikTok should have. You know how they go through the amusement park and they live stream inside of the park all the time? And I was just thinking that would be really good for TikTok because everybody agrees with me when we all say that TikTok can be very, very toxic and angry at times. And I think Disney would be really good for TikTok to have some Disney live streaming. And now what you do is you just all you do is just watch the parade. Don't say anything. Don't write anything to them at all. Because if you write too much, then sometimes you might get censored by the above powers that, they just don't want you writing much to them at all. They don't want you writing a lot. You can write a tiny bit, but just not a lot. And so, so that's just one of those things that I've kind of learned. Okay, so what have we got going on? Oh, I didn't get his belt in here. Am I going to put his belt? How am I going to put his belt in here? Okay, let's try to put the belt right through here. We'll just put it below the Bitcoin and see if we can't get a belt in here somehow. Let's try and just do it like this. We'll just do the belt in here like this. And then we're going to do a little loop-de-loop-de, right, like that. There's some loop-de-loos in here like that. We've got to go through there. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. So, yeah, we probably did need a belt. That looks pretty good. And so, now over here, we've just kind of got some cross-hatching going on. And so around here is kind of like, we're trying to just depict Fur is what we're trying to depict as a fur. It looks sort of fur plaid jacket over here. It could be, well, we've got something kind of fascinating that we have to put right here behind him though too. We got to get this guy in here. Okay. I think you get the idea what we're doing right here with this screen here. And what's going on here with this particular. We need you right here. Okay, so, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, that'll work. And so that looks about right there, like that. And okay, so we've got this part done. My video, I can hear you, keeps coming up. I don't know why. Somebody can hear me about something, and then the name, there's a name that was familiar at one time that keeps coming up with it. So it has me wondering if somebody actually literally is listening. I don't know. He could be. I don't know. I guess maybe would it tickle his fancy if I said the things that I've said before again? No, I shouldn't say it. Just keep it to myself. Okay, so what have I got? What was this? Oh, this was part of his jacket. Okay, we've got, so what is sitting right, oh, that's money. Okay, how are we going to do this? Let's put in a little bit of money right here. A little bit. How are we going to depict the paper currency there? There's some paper currency on top. Okay, and there's a little bit sticking out right there. Okay, so we got some tiny ones right there. Right there. Now, okay, what are we doing? We're going up here. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's pretty good just like that. So let's add more to his pants right here. Okay, so we have to leave a little bit more room for his pants. I don't know if this depicts currency or not. It really doesn't, but that's okay. It kind of looks like a book more than anything. It really does. Looks a little bit like a book. But let's just leave it for the imagination here. We'll just draw some little things on here. Oh, we'll make it look like a face. That perfect. See, we just made it look like a face. So this one is very, very busy. So we got the gist down here of our creepy looking crypto pimp here. And I could make him, see what I want to do now is just make the lines darker. That's what I want to do. And so I could do this in another video, but I don't think I'm going to because AI does such a great job of picking up everything that it wants. AI, I tell you, if AI was a real human man, he and I would be getting along great together, probably. I mean, we'd have a great relationship together. I'm just not fond of the Grok one because it's kind of mean, but it talks too nasty to me. I don't want to hear that stuff all the time. And I keep trying to rationalize with some of those on TikTok who want to do that stuff. It's like, well, okay, would you go into the grocery store and say that stuff to someone at the front checkout? And they don't want to listen to me. It's like they want to keep pushing the spectrum of, okay, yes, we're gonna talk like this, and we think we're gonna. That's why they get called low IQ and low hanging fruit all the time, and I think they know that. I think they think it's funny. And so I can't reason with them. It's just like, it's just that thing when John F. Kennedy comes up. Okay, I need to put I guess it's a zipper. His fly is right here. Yeah. Let's put a little tiny button right here. Yeah, that's his, kind of like his, uh, we have to add some of these details in here. He's got a little tiny button nub right there. I'm sure there's nothing there. He's got a tiny package and a little tiny button package there. Okay, so we've got our money wad over here, and he's showing out for everybody like he's got lots and lots of money, as all crypto pimps do. They got more imagination than anything else, but I guess everybody has to play every once in a while and think they've got something that they don't, that they're big and rich and but I'm making a cartoon one, so my guy is fake. Yeah, my guy is fake. That's where the my guy comes from. It could be. My guy is fake. And they're always using that too all the time. My guy, my guy. It's like, well, who is your guy? It's like, well, you're talking to the other guy, and it's like you're talking to him like he's your boyfriend, but you keep saying, my guy, my guy, my guy. It's like, well, for crying out loud, you sound... my guy, my guy, my guy, my guy, my guy. You're broke. Wake yourself up. Come on. My guy, my guy, my guy. Okay. That looks pretty darn good. I did pretty good, didn't I? I did. I'm proud of myself. Well, I guess that's it. How long have I been on here? 37 minutes. That's pretty good for 37 minutes. I did pretty good there. Let me look over here and see if there's any additional little tiny details that I missed. Yeah, let's add a little bit more in. I don't know why we have arrows, but we've got our arrows. They could be a sign. I don't know. I don't know. But they're pushing up like this. We got a lot of arrows here. And they're pointing up in this direction. The arrows are... They're all pointing up. So Mr. Crypto Pimp here, Mr. Crypto Wimp. Okay, let's put this over here. We got to have a diamond too. The diamond. There, that's pretty good. Now he'll be kind of fun to see if we can get him dancing. Won't he? I think it will be fun to see if we can get him dancing. So this one looks kind of like an old-fashioned analog, maybe. So let's put that in there. We got kind of that old-fashioned analog look right here. Alrighty, well that's it. And if anybody's still here, which it looks like there's nobody here, thanks for watching.